Most common situations I was asked about by you guys was something along the lines of this. You already have an idea of what you need to be doing in order to move forward with your life, but you can't seem to take action, mainly because of fear. Fear of failing, fear of getting rejected, fear of looking like a fool. So instead of taking action, you end up spending the majority of your time, quote unquote, getting ready. Watching more videos, reading more books, and waiting for the stars to align. Months and maybe even years go by and nothing happens. No progress is ever made. If this is something you can relate to, listen carefully. Fear is actually an extremely good thing. See, what you have to understand is that whenever you feel fear, whenever you are scared of something, you're actually being presented with an amazing opportunity to collect what I like to call a heroic moment. What is a heroic moment? Well, our identity, how we view ourselves, whether or not we like who we are, all depends on the stories that we tell ourselves. Sort of like how a director stitches together the moments, also known as the scenes of a movie, to make you feel a certain way about the main character. Now, depending on the moments you decide to incorporate into your own movie, the way you view yourself can change drastically. Your levels of confidence, whether or not you love yourself, and your self-esteem are all directly related to the defining moments that you unconsciously include in your movie. The problem is, most of us don't have enough amazing, outstanding heroic moments that cause us to like the main character. We don't have enough reasons to love ourselves, so it's your job to collect as many of these moments as possible to improve the way you see yourself. Whenever you feel fear, you are actually being presented with an opportunity to collect one of the most powerful scenes for your movie, a heroic moment. A moment where the main character is faced with fear, where he's shaken from head to toe, where his mind and body are trying their best to get him to run, but where he manages to act anyways, in spite of all this fear. A good example of this occurs early on in one of my favorite anime series of all time, Boku no Hero. The main character, Deku, who was born with no special abilities in a world where almost everyone has some sort of superpower, jumps into the fray to challenge a villain who has kidnapped his classmate. A powerless, weak boy, trembling with fear, who manages to take action in an attempt to save another life. This is a heroic moment, a moment where the odds are stacked against our soon-to-be hero, a moment where they are scared, a moment where they are likely to fail, but where they still make the decision to stand up and act anyways. And it's moments like these that are designed to create strong feelings inside the audience. I'll be honest with you, the first time I saw this scene, it made my eyes water. I couldn't help but feel extremely moved by Deku's actions, and this is something that is shared amongst most of us humans. We all look up to and respect the ones that can move forward in the face of fear. That's why young kids like superhero movies so much, because even from a very young age, we look up to those that can overcome their instinct to cower and run. We all secretly, deep down inside, want to be a hero. Unfortunately, most of us give up that dream as we grow older. But the thing is, anyone can be a hero. And you don't need to jump in front of a moving truck to save some kid's life, or run into a burning house and save the dog on the second floor. There are many, many ways for you to collect heroic moments in your own life without risking too much. And the only thing you have to do is to take action instead of running away the next time you're faced with fear. Because what one does in the face of fear is what really separates one from being a hero or from being just another average Joe Schmo. When you find yourself debating whether or not to go to that social event on your own in that new city you just moved to because you're scared of looking awkward, that's an opportunity for you to collect a heroic moment. When you're about to take the leap and start a new business that you've always wanted to start, the business that you've dreamt about starting for who knows how long, but you're scared of failing and looking like a fool in front of your friends and family, that's another opportunity to collect a heroic moment. When you see that cute guy or girl on the bus and you know deep down inside that you want to talk to them, but you're scared of being rejected, scared of someone saying no to you, that's an opportunity for you to be a hero. And being a hero is not about whether or not you are able to succeed. All that matters is that you are able to look fear in its eyes and act anyways. Now, it's important to keep two things in mind. I'm not telling you to mindlessly jump into things absolutely unprepared. There should always be some form of preparation beforehand. But chances are, if you're watching this video, you've prepared enough. You've watched enough videos and read enough books to have an idea of what to do. Now it's time for you to face the fear instead of running away. The second thing you have to keep in mind is that you're not collecting heroic moments to show off to other people. You need to be collecting these moments for yourself. because you're the one that watches your own movie over and over again. The more heroic moments that you have in the movie you play to yourself, the more respect you will have for yourself as a person. The more you will love who you are and what you stand for. The stronger of a person you will become mentally. And this, in turn, will actually cause others to respect and like you more. Because again, deep down inside, we all look up to heroes. So the next time you are presented with fear, stopping you from taking a certain action that you've been putting off for who knows how long, remember that you're actually being given a powerful opportunity. It's life giving you a choice. You can choose to be a hero right now. You can choose to take action and collect a heroic moment to add to your movie. You can choose to do something that will cause you to gain more respect and love for yourself. And remember, it doesn't matter what the result is. It doesn't matter that Deku wasn't able to save his friend on his own. It doesn't matter if you look awkward at that party or got rejected by that girl. What matters is that you took action in the face of fear. That's what makes a hero a hero.